Hello, welcome everybody to Sunday stream. My name is Sergey, I'm indie game developer, and this is the Devlog stream. So let me check sound just a little bit. Hello. Yes, the sound is okay. So hello, welcome everybody. Welcome to you, Yerutaro. Welcome. Like, really happy to read you. So, and here we are. For those who watching me for the first time, I'm indie game developer, and I created a game called Poison Vibe. I created the game from scratch. I'm the the programmer, and my brother, the 3D artist, and we create the online sandbox constructor. This is the free game. The game supports the multiplayer, built-in game editor, the storyline, co-op storyline, PvP, raid bosses, boomer shooter mechanics, and social dynamics like Mafia, something like that. And I share the progress about the game, how I make it, talk with you, viewers, the players, and together we create something interesting. And We are building the community. So the game is free, as I said, and the best way to support me and the fair way is to subscribe to my Patreon. You know, I want to make this game available for everybody, and if you have the ability and desire, support me on my Patreon. So today we're gonna do the dev stream, as I said before, and I made the closed test on Friday. It was really fun, and I'm gonna fix some of the bugs and do some improvements, and I hope I will you know, make it more ready for closed public test. So stay with me. I think the time will be very soon. Okay, so thank you for joining me, and here the review trailer for you, just like, you know, general understanding about the game. So here we go. Curious about what this game is and who made it? Let me tell you all about it. Hello, my name is Sergey and my brother's name is Alexander. We are indie game developers and we are creating a game called Lepozhdian Vibe. This is our like a dream project, and we are really excited to share about it with you. Lepozhdian Vibe is an immersive simulator inspired by synthwave and 80s aesthetics. And in this game, really the creativity and freedom come first. For example, want to relax? We have a sandbox game mode with really no objectives and limits. Craving action? Jump into classic shooter game modes with dynamic combat. Love racing? Organize arcade-style races with your friends. Team up with players. Dive into social dynamics. Solve challenges, outsmart your rivals. That's not all. Lepozhdian Vibe lets you create your own worlds. We have a built-in map editor, modding support, and even a programming language, so you can bring your ideas to life right in the game. Lepozhdian Vibe is a game where you can customize everything to your liking. The interface style, the atmosphere, the vehicles, and even the game rules. And best of all, it supports VR and multiplayer. You can not only play, but also create unique sessions with your friends. And you know what's the best part? The game is free. No microtransactions. It's our gift to everyone who loves creative freedom. But to keep the project growing, we need your support. We are completely independent developers, with no investors. The entire game was created out of pure passion. If you'd like to help us, consider subscribing to our Patreon or Boosty. Your contribution will help us add new content, improve the game, and grow the community. This is just the beginning. If you like the idea, tell your friends, share this video, or support us on a Patreon or Boosty. Every step you take is a huge help for us. Thank you for watching this video, and see you soon in Lepozhdian Vibe. Bye. Okay, here I am. I add some more light, and I will add music. Now it's a little bit creepy with this kind of light. So here we have some music. Yes, hello Sergey, the sound is fine indeed. Yes, thank you, Yorotaro. Sometimes I really have things that are forgotten. Ambient light. Yes, I have like the control from the phone of this thing. By the way, this is the ceiling light. This thing supposed to go to the ceiling, but I was like, I really love the 80s. I really would love to have some sort of sun and to change the colors. So why not to put this to the wall? Basically, I have the ceiling wall light on the wall. And this has like full RGB support. For example, just like ambient light, like the areola, and the primary light. The color can be like brighter, super bright, and the temperature. So this can be cold or warm. But usually for the stream I disable the primary light and only enable the back color. So personally I think the atmosphere at night in my place is really neon style and chill. Okay, let's use like this. So last Friday I called some of my friends to test the game. They are developers also by themselves, and it was like really interesting experience. We tried to pass all quests, like first 2 quests, and well, this was successful, but I found the bug when someone starts talk with AI. Everybody like camera, like they lose control over the camera and they like all go into the dialogue. This was very inconvenient. I already fixed this thing. So actually a lot of things was fixed at the same day, but we will continue to fix them. So anyway, I got a lot of feedback, so I know how to improve this thing. And you know, actually the most important thing, we go to the tournament game modes. So we started like we did some shooting. I have found the bugs within the weapons. Some of them they fixed. For example, the sniper rifle, I forgot. I have 2 sniper rifles. The first one is like just regular. You have the scope when you can zoom very far, and you can stop at any zoom. And basically you need 2 shots in order to make, basically to destroy the enemy. And the second weapon, it works a little bit similar to sniper rifle, but the zoom is like limited and you need to have only 1 shot to eliminate the enemy. So it's like some sort of balance, and I have found that I have no balance in weapons. And I will fix this today. And we made the test on this map. So this is the map. I renamed like the blueprint. Thank you to you. So this is the map, procedurally generated. I have wrote the message about this on my social media recently, like yesterday, the screenshot Saturday. I do the posts. Yes, I try it. So here we have the procedurally generated map, really a simple case. I have some platforms. I combine them together, like the enters and exits together. So, and I randomize the object's appearance and object styles. So, for example, at some point we can have here the box or the palm. We can have this box or do not have this box. And the weapons, they also will be randomized. New feature, no weapon balance, players always wins. Yes, it was funny because yeah, I have the cheat codes. Here we are, cheat codes. We can select, they are available right now only for the game master, basically for the game hoster. And the game hoster can like select specific player who is connected. Right now I'm the only one, and add the cheat codes. Use the cheat codes on the specific player, like reset, basically respawn. Set random player as virus. This is a little bit deprecated, but so I have the deduction game mode like Mafia. So this thing, when you start the game, the game, you know, make some players like a Mafia, and they need to sabotage the team. So these cheat commands makes like extra sabotage guys and girls. So immortality and endless energy and weapon item. Okay, item. We can use item like graviton. This is like cool thing. Like we can jump like very high. We can, if we have a lot of energy, we can jump very high. So basically, this is how these randomly generated map look like. We can jump very high. Again, I have cheat codes to do this. And we can go down very fast. And basically this weapon looks like, item acts like a weapon if you like land very hard. This is probably is not seeable, but yes, it's seeable. These things like this, if you jump, if you land on a player, this will crush the player. So basically this is kind of a weapon. Or maybe you know what? I will write down. I will go to the plants, and by the way, I will add the plants. I think if we jump, I will add the damage. If we have a ceiling and we try to jump, we will experience the damage. So today we have what's stream 35. Stream 35. Damage when ceiling above us on a graviton. Yes, this would be like very logical feature, I would say. I had some problems with headshot. So let me pull up the second player. Oh, and by the way, these I made some improvements with this randomly generated map. Now this map, the visual style is connected to, at least it should be connected. Let me, interesting. I guess this works only on if we have, I'm confused. I'm a little bit confused. So let me check. I go to the atmosphere and I will try to change it. Sunset, apply for everyone. Yes. Somehow was not implemented. So this randomly generated atmosphere has the binding to the atmosphere. If we go to like for example vapor day, now we have like this. So this takes the color from the sky, and we can like do some things like this, because initially this looks like this, like close to Tron, but I was like, we playing with vapor day, post-process. So but these things looks like really out of touch, like completely. I don't like it. So I was like, why not to create the connection between all of them? So it has, I will expand this thing. It was like spontaneous decision, and I will like, why not? Why not? So to make it, it took me like 10 minutes to make it or less. So the next thing I will just like expand this. So this thing right now connected to the sky, to the sun, and during the improvement of this generated dungeon map, this map, I think I can make this a lot of maps, like for deathmatch, team deathmatch, capture the flag, but right now I do the experience with deathmatch. So like placing different weapons, placing the spawn points for the energy, flags, I guess so. So it has a lot of potential. Maybe I will add the vertical movement so we can walk on the walls. I think this is possible, but not for the AI. For the AI, this will be like, I don't know how to make the AI walk on the floor like vertically, because I use the nav mesh. But basically, if I force them to walk, so I can forcibly walk them, make them walk, but I would love to make it a little bit simpler. So this is like the thing I was like need to fix. And by the way, so I faced the another bug. So I will add the weapon, for example, the sniper rifle. And let's find the player. Where? So yes, this player. Huh? This is weird. Right now the cheat codes, they are not functioning. Because I use the I was like, okay, they function, but I was using the other item. I was thinking like, okay, what about the let me pin this window. So currently I'm in the process of fixing these shooter mechanics and improvement in okay, yes, this works. So I had the bug, so we can make this headshots. So here we are. The second player right now, like the head was detached, and we can like jump or like walk it, push it. Another head will see it. Then after we reset. So I had the bug, I was not able to come back to my own head. And now it's fixed, and I think I want to improve this thing. I will add the... Yesterday I made the... Like, I think this is cool feature. So, since I remake my resurrection state, so basically I reset player, not create from the scratch, and this opens me a lot of things for the experimenting without any necessity to remove the player. So this is cool thing for me. So I decided when the player got the headshot, I will spawn the head like this head, and the next thing I will put player like speak ability into the head, and the player can like talk and like player is alive. Maybe add some extra effects for the audio, like making some robotic voice, like maybe you should not go to this, something like that. And the other player will be able to pick up this head, like carry in the arms, and use this head as like a separate mechanics. For example, for like the other player can turn this head, and the other head, like the other players, receive some extra abilities like hacking tools and something like that. So I think this is like really brings really a lot of extra gameplay mechanics. So I think I will start this thing right now. And again, I will do the fixes for the other things. So headshot. I have the head. Vibe assistant. So yes, the fun fact. Initially, the Vibe assistant was the idea to look like this. So only just a head, nothing like really special, just robotic head. This is the model from my brother, custom model. And I think right now we'll use this as like for the headshot. So the players will hold this head. So this will be like the representation for the player's head. Okay, headshot, head, body part, head. I think this is one. Interesting. I'm just thinking about maybe we can use this head. This could also but it's no. So yes, body part head. So this is this thing. So basically I'm gonna reset the scale and set new model and go to the playing ground. Maybe not this map. So I was just showing the prototype. So how about you, Yertar? How was your week? Do you chilling today? I cannot decide which is better. Yes. This is like looks very scary. And by the way, let me just summarize. So I removed the Discord integration from the menu. This is what's like for the test. I added the walls customization. I added some customizations, options. So this wall is like pure white, but right now I change the colors, like the standard, for example, 4 colors. We can change them. making progress this with this wall. So right now I only change again 4 colors for the light. Next I'm planning to change this painting style. Yes, I have couple of the styles, so I can. These are my arts from these screenshots from the game. I think this computer is now part of the table. I add some how this thing secret. Okay. Easter egg. Yes, I add an Easter egg to PC. I will not spoiler this thing. Added the destruction for the light, so this specific light can be destructed. Like for, I guess, again, this works similar to like a window. For maybe for 2 minutes, the light is like seen as destructed. And yes, you will not be able to use it. And I think I will add extra thing right now. So yes, a lot of things. We do the vibe coding, but like in the sense of like I'm jumping from one task to another one. So let me pull up this thing. So this is the light. Maybe I already add this thing, but I do not remember. So go to the light main, and yes, I've added this thing. So I want to do some extra options to farm the experience. For example, as I said before, my week, let me remember something that is the most relevant. Yes, I am totally immersed in my coursework for the Unreal Engine Creating Main Menu course by Unreal Engine Senior Gameplay and UI UX programmer Vladko Chankulovsky. This is the serious approach. Interesting. I'm just curious. Is this person like tell something about you should or should not use the parent widgets? Like as I do. Like I have the button, like separate button widget, and I use the same widget everywhere, like something like this, but with the dispatcher. So here is the example of extra options to get the experience. We can turn on and turn off the light, and we get the experience. And we can destroy this light by no energy, by simply like shoot it. And so this looks a little bit not clear, but something like this. Maybe I need to improve this thing. Yes, he teaches that as well. Oh, cool. I was never this was like my own invitation. I'm just like, I guess I'm doing something correct, because I was like thinking, why I need to recreate this thing over and over again, like put the same values, the same colors, blah blah blah. And when I was like thinking like this vibe editor, I was like, oh my god, I have like thousands of the buttons. I will lose my mind to change the parameters in each of them. So why not use one button like everywhere? Was my thought back then, and I did the experiments like if you click on the widget itself, this like you cannot like create child. You cannot do this like with blueprints. You have to go to the widget and inside of like class settings set the parent. Like, well, was like the confusing thing for me. So anyway, cool. I'm really glad that you like it and enjoy it. Cool. Yes, well, it's about this thing. So we can turn on off like and get the experience, or like we get one experience, or if we shoot this thing we get 2 experience. I think this is cool for the maybe for the stealth. I hope I will like do some cool things with the stealth, maybe. And like if you want to make the ambush, you want to remove the light. And you know what, maybe I need to think about it. Think about the colors. Maybe I should add an ability to remove the light power for certain period of time, as the ability to virus or glitcher, because I was thinking like, oh wow, cool, stealth mechanics. Let's hide in behind the palms. Nobody will see us, and like we are glowing like crazy. And this is like really not does not make any sense, unless if you go to your settings and you set your to be like 0 color, so you set your totally black. But this means that other players, they will know that you probably plan to do something shady. So this is just like a little bit like breaking the whole branch of the gameplay. And I think I will add the ability that makes each player like remove the colors, like temporarily remove their glowing. But this is gonna be a super hard thing to implement, I guess so. Let's make this thing again. Wipe coding. I'm just right now thinking about where should I store this thing. So I have like I have a separate manager, but maybe I should put this manager into the game state. Like, okay, mafia. Okay, let's create the boolean is shady things effect shady things effect. Okay, and let's make this rep notify, of course. Of course, this is very important. And custom event. Custom event. This actually this is very simple. Server set is shady things effect enabled or disabled. Okay, set. Yes, he teaches that as well. Sure, he and you are on the same level of coolness. Thank you. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm the senior, who knows. I was working on my job was like, I was working at the jobs like they are not the massive corporates, so we have I have the access from the from accountant to the CEO of my company, and we all together from the janitor, accountant to the CEO, and we all we were the team as well, the marketing thing. We were in the close communication with each other, so we had no such big corporate things, and we had no titles. We know this is the CEO, you're the programmer, you the marketing guy, girl, and that's it. So and sometimes I did the accountant as well, my experience at that job was I can tell a lot of things about this. So I had to how to say, I had to be work as for the 7 persons. I was in the marketing stuff. I was I was making the brochures, working with Photoshop. I was doing the accountant things sometimes. I was ordering the stuff for the office. I went to the business trips. I even did the translations during the business negotiations. This is once we visited the Dubai, and I was the translator for the Emirates Prince. We spoke with Emirate Prince. He was, I guess, the chief of the police, and I was negotiating this with these guys as the translator. A lot of things, just tremendous amount. I was also the tech support guy, so these gave me tremendous amount of experience. I tell you the truth, this was hard, no fancy words, as I said, this was very tough times for me, but I got a lot of experience, and after that I realized I will not work anymore at these kind of jobs, and I went to freelance, full to freelance, and now I'm jobless. So I burn out eventually, no doubts, 200% I was burned out. This was really hard work as for the 7 persons, but again, this was a really huge experience boost. Okay, team, you are this and you are that. Everyone knows what to do, so let's rock. Yes, this was again, I don't know, at that period of time this was frustrating, a little bit irritating, very hard, but in general this everyone who worked there, they are now huge specialists, huge, but fun. Mm. Yes, in some sort of yes, it was very fun. I met like super interesting people. Like our CEO, he has a talent to find really weird and talented and kind people who are really passionate about what they are making, what they are doing, and they like most of them, they do not care about like any financial gain, any like praise me thing. They just like they obsessed about this work, and like they love to invent things from scratch. Like, can we do this thing? This technology is not existing yet. Give me like a week, I will try to make it. And week later, we have completely new technology. Something like that. So we are friends like till today. I'm really happy that I met these people. And yes, they have their own projects. They work on it very hard. And yes, the difference between me and them, I like yes, they made like for example, I guess about 4 jobs at the same time, but I literally about 7 jobs at the same time. So I got a little harder burnout. Okay, shady things effect dispatcher. Basically like this, call and simply as that. So yes, and we go to our human player. Human player. And I have like the human customization thing. I will just add the, first of all, I will add the binding on the begin play. Begin play. Too much things. Oh my god. Cast to game state. Game state cast. Okay. Get mafia. Game mode mafia. Bind. Can I? No. Bind shady things dispatcher. And basically I'm gonna do custom event. Recheck the appearance. Recheck the appearance, and I will call the where this thing? Huh? Skin team color. Reps skin team color. Skin data. I need to make this thing to a separate function. Set actor visuals, I guess so. So I will create the parent function. I will name it set character visuals. Maybe I have this already. Burnout but experience to the max. Yes, like 2 sides of the medal. This can happen a lot. Burnout but got a lot of experience to the max. And you know, eventually I was like, for myself, I was really closed person. As I said, like I have like schizoid personality, and this personality likes like these logs people, like I know this happens like naturally. This locks people not to go out like socially, not make the connections, not like have one, maybe two friends for the entire life. And okay, like being alone is okay. Sometimes this is like the blessing thing for such personality. And I was like forced to travel the world, talk to people, and like I was like forced to make this the socialization. And now here I am. I'm making these streams. But again, maybe I'm a little bit social awkward. I guess so. This is just like normal part. But yes. Looking right now back then it was really frustrating and hard experience. Like sometimes I had to work like 18 hours, like literally sometimes, because I was programming. I was like technical support, like head of technical support. I had to look out for other employees, guide them, help them, and answer the calls from different points of the world, like different time zones, like solve the technical issues. And yes, back then it was like really hard. But right now I think was like really pushing the boundaries and expanding the experience. But I do not want to repeat this experience once more, like really. This, like, again, I was young, I had a lot of energy, not too much responsibility, and my free time was like, I was just working, like workaholic, something like that. Currently I'm focusing on this specific game, like I want to stop this chasing thing. I want to focus only on this game. So like I guess I had really strong burnout from all these things, like the chasing road. Like I think I was like at the maximum of the chase. Set slide, set walk speed, character interaction. No, I don't have such function. Set character visuals. Okay, let's create set character visuals. And this is gonna be the overwritable function. I will make this thing overwrite. And all this thing goes to like override function set character visuals. The override functions, they are super useful because you can use basically the previous data, add some extra data, and do some cool extra things. So, and right now here, yes, let me set where is this thing? Yes, set character visuals. I will call this function once more. And basically all my rep notify functions will try to call this function, and inside of this function I will make the exception. For example, when I set the emissive power, I go to my game state, custom my game state, get Mafia game mod, get shady things effect, when this effect is active. Let's make this select float. Well, what? I said float. Select float. Select float. If true, the float goes to 0. If false, this goes to like this value. And basically the same goes to like, I guess, core darkness. Let me just check the values on the character customization. Target. Okay, pure. Oh, I forgot about the chat. Kick. Oh, yes, kick is empty. Dun 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 dun. Okay, skin, core darkness. Let's hide this thing and why these jitters? Interesting. These triangle jitters, and you know why? I know why. Triangle jitters in a character customization. These triangle jitters because I set the check mark on the this works on tick, and in order to save the resources, I made the check mark was recently rendered. If it not, disable the tick. So I guess I need to maybe remove this thing or add the greater value. I guess the default value is about 0.2 seconds. So, but anyway, let's core darkness. Okay. Edge brightness. No, these things, the 0 is like, this not makes any sense. Okay, so, but if I set this to, okay, so overlay color I will set to black, and I guess this skin color I will also set to black. Yes, so the brightness of everything, like basically I can set like the oh wait, interesting. Yes, when the shady things effect appear, everybody will look like dark. Maybe the green color. Yes, yes, the green color, but I will take this color from the post process of the game system. So I have the like glitch, and this glitch color depends on the atmosphere presets. So I want to connect this thing is go to the glitch color, but depends on the post process as well. So this is gonna be very easy. So this thing, like, we ignore this, set this back to like any value again, and skin color. Okay, can we select general, select, and oh yes, we can. If false, goes to this color. If true, black color. And the same here. Yes, the same here. If false, this and this. And where are the eyes? skin IH core overlay skin. I think the eyes, yes, the eyes, they are the separate data, so I will combine them. So I will use like these character visuals, put this thing to here, eyes, emissive is okay for the eyes color. I go to the game state, get glitch, I guess. How this thing, yes, glitch color, select, and here we go. If false, we use this same value, and this is true. Yes, that's it. We can test it. For example, like again in our character, let's create the debug event. For example, okay, any key, any key, which one? For example, 7. Custom event. Why? I guess I need to move to 5.6 really soon, because this the loading thing, and then after like I lose my focus and I call the wrong thing. Okay, custom event 1111 for example. Make this thing server. Go to game state cast, game state, get mafia, server shady things, set to true, and after the delay for 5 seconds, for example, set this function to false. I need to create this function server in order to code. So basically, right now we're like, if we call this like on the client side, we call this locally on the client side. So basically, this will not work. So we have to create this server function here to call this server function. So this is how this thing works. A little bit frustrating, but you will get used to it. Target. Okay, I forgot about the target. So new feature will be like really soon. Okay, so 7, and nothing works. 7, nothing works. Let me debug. Uh, 7 goes to client. Okay, server, true, shady things is true, go, function token, let's call each other. Yeah, yes, this is how they works. Let's call each other. Yes, you saw like this was like this had the big notification like client. So we on the client side we run something, and on the client side we ask, hey client, I'm client, please server, please call this function, and the server, oh, okay, okay, and here we go. So things works on rep shady things. I need to debug this thing and go to my player and wear this on the begin play. This, recheck the appearance. Okay, this dispatcher calls. This thing calls. Check visuals. This thing is false. What does it mean? This means that I don't have the save file in my game folder. I guess so. Saved games. Yes, I don't have character. What? So basically, yes, I don't have. This thing is empty. This thing is empty. Like, this is the exception case. So I guess I need make what? Why you? I need to make the exception in order to have the default colors. So let's handle this exception. If we don't have any colors and this thing is like shady effect is false. Okay, if this thing is true, so if this thing is false, I really don't like it, but I guess I will have this like the stairs thing. Let me show, like I will go to like this. I really don't like it because sometimes I get confused myself. Yes, right now I'm already confused. So if we have this thing, if true, okay, yes, in order to save my memory, what? No, in order to save my thoughts, I will go to really simple mode. I will create the local variable, local temp color. So this is, anyway, this goes to like stairs. I will use the same color, the same variable everywhere. Linear color. The default will be like, okay, white. So we will be able to see it clearly. So, skin color. Do we have this thing in our database? Yes. But let me check. Is this, do we have this effect? Yes. And then we do this simple thing. We ignore what we have and we use the black as this new color, and this goes to like value. Temp goes to like this. And skin color, and I guess this goes to like this. Maybe. No. Skin color. This is gonna be the default. Okay. Yes, this should look like this. We use this thing. If we don't have any data, we don't have any. We use I'm confused a little bit right now again. We don't have, because I might miss, like I will use like this local every time. Oh no, it's okay, it's okay. We don't have anything. We don't have anything. Is this thing is true? No, it's false. So let's set the default. The default will be like, for example, white. The default color will be like white. If we do have something, we set this to black. And basically this thing can go to like skin color for the visuals. Default value. Loaded value. Oh, by the way. Just let me check this stream from the phone. Yes, accept. And go. Okay. This is the default value, and this is yes, we do have we don't have this thing. So if we don't have this thing, I will gonna do the same, a little bit the same, but with the sequence. I'm setting the why this loading so long. I'm setting the default colors because we don't have anything, and then I will override this thing to the black color and go to this one. So this is for the skin, and the same thing I need to make for the temp. Maybe I will remove this thing, so I will override this thing anyway. Skin. Okay, I want to make this thing skin color a little bit clear. The larger code, the harder to manage it. Okay, if we have the data, but this thing is like, I will override this thing like each time. So I hope I do not reset this skin data. Do not clear this server. I hope I do not clean this server. Set. I do not clear this. Okay. Set character data. Okay. False. We don't have anything. Is this thing is true? Then set skin color. Forced color. Color. Forced color. And goes to here, and if not, default color. Default color. And let me just check what is the default color. I set this to white, but like in the I guess this can be a little bit different. Yes, I have white and pink color. They are the default ones. Skin, yes, skin color white, and this one is like 0.5 0 1. Okay, hex copy. I was copied too fast. Character player, metahuman, hex color. Force color, default color white. Okay, white. Okay, nice. So when we have this effect, our color will be overridden to black, and we will be invisible. So we are making the new gameplay mechanics basically. Okay, next thing, I need to do the same thing. Skin overlay color, default color, and I will set this hex. Okay, now we can remove this. Get skin overlay color, and I will get it because I will now I will set this thing before. Okay, and again this will use like a get. Okay, basically the same thing. Okay, this goes to here. I was confused by this order. So do we have something? Yes. Is this effect is active? Yes. If yes, we set forced color. Forced color. Yes, this thing is active, so we set like first color. And basically that's it. We apply this color, and our skin overlay lighting will be like total black. We don't have any light, even no light. So we're like completely in the stealth mode. No, it's not. And is this have something? Yes. So I will like use the low added color, and we use like what do we have? Basically that's it. Okay, is this thing has like no data? Yes, it has no data. Why I use double? I can use this thing. We can remove this thing. Small optimization. Okay, this has no data. Is this thing effect is active? Yes. Then force and apply. No. Then set default color and apply. And that's it. That's it for the skin. Let's test it. Again, I predict this will work with 99%. So we have like white and purple color. We call this shady mode. We have dispatcher, debug mode, the remove, another debug, and let's see. Yes, right now we are completely almost invisible. I guess I will even remove this. So this lighting is visible only for us, but maybe the player will be confused. So I will just like remove the intensity of this light to 0. But I don't know, maybe. Yes, I will remove this to 0 because like they will be able to see someone like who is crawling to them, and this is not good for the balance. Okay, point light. What do we have here? Point light, the default intensity 80s. Okay. And I will do the same check. Set light color. Okay, I will set intensity. Select float. If true, set to 0. If false, set default value to 80. And as for the landing light. Landing light. Yeah, I guess I know why I made this as a separate, because I think I was thought I will use this on other characters. Okay, light 8. 880s. Convenient. Get light. Point light. Set intensity. Select 8. Okay. Now we total black and no lighting. Yes, for 5 seconds. Cool. Now we have new ability for the social deduction game, so nobody will see anybody. That's it. The only thing I have left is the ice color. The ice. Create death hearts. I don't remember what this thing. What is this? I don't remember this thing. And temp. It says temporal. Numpad 1. Interesting. Okay. Player metahuman. Ice data. Yes. Okay. Okay, so this goes almost like this. Do we have this thing? Yes. We have the data, and we put this data and set ice color, and this goes to like this, and get ice color. No, we don't have this data. Okay, then is this active? If true, we set again glitch ice data, apply. By the way, let's remove this variable local temp color. We don't need this anymore. If we don't have, I guess we will use the same color. Yes, now the ice as well. Cool. Okay. Hold on. What's this with numpad 1? This does nothing. I don't get it. Another temp. Update character death hard dispatcher. Tools find in blueprints. So if you like what you see, you can support this project and get bonuses on my Patreon page. Bonuses in game, like just connect to the Discord and you are ready to go. I'm planning a lot of things, like in real time, cool things. Here is the link. Looking very long. I want to find where this thing goes, and it goes somewhere. Okay, this goes to somewhere. HUD. Okay. I just removed this from here. Never mind. So, I think it's time to fix, or maybe extend the new feature, like head. I will replace this cube with a new head. Fixes to the max. Yes. You know, a lot of things the playtest, they are actually funny. You know, sometimes we like, wow, this is so funny. I never thought about this, and this is so unlogical and like so silly. For example, one of the guys, he said the skin color emissive glow to like 2 million, something like that, and was like bright as the sun, and I was like laughing very much because like it was so unlogical and it was so inconvenient in PvP. Like you literally see the white spot and you have no ability to to shut it. Like pretty interesting style, and I guarantee there will be like 1,000 people who will use this loophole in the PvP. So I think like I have to add the clamp values in order to remove this feature. Okay, so I need to create listen server, okay, and 2 players. And let's check the headshots. And yes, as I said, I'm at the 3rd quest. I'm kind of making it. Like, I do the improvements with the weapons. I will show them and use them anyway. And I need to improve them. So we shoot. And here we are. We have the head. But the head scale is a little bit different. Okay. Let's call it. And this thing is like, yes, the scale is like, the scale should be like, look like this. You know what? Looks a little bit creepy without textures. Or maybe it's just my imagination. Another player looking at that player, my god, is he is full of light. My god, he's full of light, he is. Like the first, like how this impression and thought was like, even Dr. Manhattan had no such powerful glow. Yes, and you know, actually, where? Yes. Okay, yeah. We can actually make the Dr. Manhattan, I guess so. Just go to color, eyes, set to something like white, skin, and make this thing brighter, the color body like okay. I don't know. I don't know, maybe something like that. Maybe this... oh well, far away. Still far away. Maybe this from very far angle look a little bit like Dr. Manhattan. Okay, I need to open this character. Okay, let's find where I spawn my head. Huh. I guess I can make this small optimization, put this thing to here. Character customization, and put everything into the character customization. Collapse nodes. Ah, forgot this tiny thing. And sometimes I really have a fear of pressing Ctrl Z, because back then in 4.2 or earlier, if you do Ctrl Z too much, I mean by that like 2 or 3 times in a row, the engine will crash. And I was like, Ctrl Z, waiting for 5 seconds, Ctrl Z, waiting for 5 seconds, Ctrl Z. Otherwise, the engine catch the crash with a chance of percentage chance like 95%. Okay, small optimization visual one. Head. Okay, here we are. So version 5 is more stable. Oh yeah, much more stable, much more stable. Yes. And you know, I have the good feedback that 5.6, despite the fact that this is 5.6 still 0.0, the 5.6 version is really good, really stable, no crashes, big performance boost, and a lot of bug fixes. Like the best version so far. Like again, people says like 5.5 was really, it has a lot of bugs, and a lot of things was broken there. Like it worked on 5.4, 5.5 broken, 5.6 work again. Spawn body head, for example, custom event. I need to reset this thing. Hidden? I am on 5.6. No complaints from my side yet. Yes. The live example. Server. Reset. Spawn body head. Why I set to cube cube fake head the cut point. Okay. Okay, is valid. Oh wait, is valid, not like I like this. Is valid. Maybe I will, like, I don't know, in a really near future I will go to 5.6 and I will start making the experiments with dedicated server. I will make like this. If valid, I set this. If not valid, and we already have valid, I'm gonna oh. Okay, I will make it a separate function. So this goes to like custom event. Here reset spawn body head. Okay. I will do the sequence. I destroy this head. Destroy actor. This reset goes to the end. I will destroy this actor. I will set this multicast to nothing. Just a little bit curious here, Rotara. Would you mind someday do the tests like on the stream with me? So I will make the stream like as usual. We together connect in Discord, and you pull the stream just for me, so I could watch your stream like from your perspective and play with you on the stream as well. So like I will have like two perspectives, like me as playing and watching you as playing, in order to catch some bugs, maybe something like this. Because no, well, I actually work in this way. So when I start tests, I just ask my friends to pull up the stream on the Discord, so like screen sharing, and I just something like that. Because I have a feeling that yes, I'm very interested. Okay, thank you. Because I really think that these times will come very soon. At least I hope so. So right now I'm fixing the headshot. Okay. Now this function reset spawn body head needs to go to character alive function, set actor alive. Call this I don't remember what this function does, what they do. Reset spawn body head, and actually I think I need to let me test this thing. I think I need to fix the FOV for the players when they die. For example, if we go to like get our sniper data scope. Okay, yes, I want to pin this thing. And I add this to myself. Data scope. If I make like this FOV and I shoot, yes, the FOV is not correct, I guess so. Maybe. Or not. Or maybe the FOV is correct. Huh? Maybe for the... Okay, if I goes to like this, but not headshot. Oh yes, the FOV is correct, so I don't need to fix this. Oh yes, the other things need to be fixed, like this head jitter. This head jitter. I think this has two problems. The first problem is the, I guess, not correct replication. because it seems like it's trying to overwrite itself, and it gets some like the player tries to go to the right. Oh, hello bot. Bye. The player tries to watch to the right side. Yes, like I am watching right now. And the game overrides that this head should be goes to the straight, and then I have the timer in order to save the network resources. Okay. Okay, this should be somewhere. Character look at. I don't remember. Okay, go to our animation blueprint. Okay. Camera pitch, camera yaw. I guess this one thing. Camera pitch, camera yaw. Huh? Why I use this? Okay, interface. Get player camera rotation. Get player camera rotation. Oh. Head rotation. So I really have a problem here. Like I get this camera rotation from camera rotation, but the values are the 0. And I guess this is the reason why I have this jitter thing. But if this is 0, I should not have any jitters. Like shouldn't have any rotation. Again, I'm going to the zones. Yes, this still working somehow. Okay, camera yaw, look at location, for example. Okay, I have another one. So I use two of them, and this is the bad sign. So I'm like, I definitely made the mistake somewhere. I guess my experience. Location. Get look at location. Get okay. How this possible? Get a look at location. Look at location. Okay, character look at. Character look at. Look at location. I set it multicast. Set it client. And I set them player track head. I guess, okay, I call this from the, I guess from here on the timer. Like, okay, optimization years on 1 second. So I guess we can make this thing interp. Let's try to interp. F vector interp target. No. Let's look at location. Will be like current target this delta the delta world second interp time. I know 1. Let's make this. This much smoother, and basically this was fixed, but it's too slow. How about 5? I know, a little bit random value. So I set it to multicast and I set it to on the client side. I was thinking about like yes, 5 is okay. It has some little jitter, but I think this is okay in terms of like, I don't want to send on tick multicast each time. Like, this is really not necessary thing. It has a little jitter, yes. But it's much better. So let's add to finish task. Had jitter in multiplayer replication. Yes, triangle jitters in character customization. Okay, go to triangle cloud. Triangle. I guess to this one, triangle cloud. Huh? Huh? I'm confused. Visibility. Render. Huh. I guess this is something like, I don't know. I cannot see why it's jittering. But maybe I will ignore this right for now. Okay. Next thing, we go into the climbing area. For example, I have noticed that on the map, Sinfila, everyone goes to the pool and they cannot get out of the pool. Like my climbing system is like telling you are not low or high enough in order to launch the climbing thing. So, for example, we go to the pool, and why I can, but they cannot? I'm super confused. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I will go to the Steam. Maybe this is something. This is okay. This is just like my experiment. Now this looks much better. Okay, join the vibe. Create session. For example, like Synthfila, sandbox. Launch session. Yes, I can climb. Everything works. And we can use this thing. Huh. Okay. Next thing. Next thing is again climbing. We can climb the walls, but we have found the bug. If we have like a ceiling, the system acts like the player can climb on it. So for example, we goes to here, I press jump, and I start climbing. So this is not correct way. The system thinks we can climb it. Oh yes, by the way, I almost forgot. Graviton. Let's add the damage. Graviton. Graviton. Use item main. Okay, sphere trace. This is basically almost the same thing. It goes to like soon. Sphere trace by channel, visibility, actors to ignore, make array, self, and the instigator, basically the pawn, and radius will be like 30. Get instigator, get actor, location, start. And plus, I don't know, for example, 70, or maybe less, 50. At the end, visibility, draw debug for duration, the default value of 5 seconds, this is enough. And, okay, basically that's it. Let's see the trace thing. If we hit the, if we trace the something upstairs, we will know it. Cheats endless energy, add item graviton, okay, add, and here we go. We trace. I guess this is too low, and okay, let's see. Booms, booms, booms. Yes, maybe 120, something like that, or maybe less, greater. Okay, 100. Let's start from 100. Yes, we hit something, but again, this is just too small. $175, for example. Cheats. Yes, I guess this is just fine. Let's do some experiments. If we jump here. Huh. You know what? I'm thinking right now. I'm thinking about the procedural thing. Depends on the velocity. For example, again, this is really like, technically I should hit my head, technically, but it was not enough. It was not enough for the trace. Maybe if I do the following hit. Maybe. Okay, I think I have a cool thing to make. When I pick up item, I do the bindings. I do the bindings on hit. So, and I eventually unbind the previous sector. So I make a hit on hit. And when on hit, I try to calculate the velocity. And only with this specific weapon. This will act only with this specific weapon. And when I like hit the wall, the ceiling, like this will calculate the like my velocity and my, I don't know, speed, something like that. If this like really like the distance was short, I will eventually get the damage, maybe a little higher damage. And if it was like far away, maybe I should maybe do something else. Maybe nothing. Sorry for loudness. How can I bind this thing? Oh yo yo. Oh yo yo. I was like, sorry and hello, welcome back. My stream just like crashed on Twitch, and I was like, was not aware of it. Crash back, yes. I don't know how many minutes I was left absent. I just like I heard a message like when I was launching something, but yes, the crash. I had the crash, but I was like, okay, I see the like the YouTube is fine. God bless the kick is, I guess, also fine, but like, but I don't see you, Yorotaro. And I was like, very suspicious. And yes, I just found that the Twitch crashed. So, in previous series, I was trying to test the climbing from the pool, and it was okay. So I know why the other testers couldn't get out. But now I'm back to the graviton damage. So I want to make the damage if we use the graviton, but we hit the wall. Like, I would add the like effect like we do the damage. I had the idea to trace the ceiling, but it's turned out like I need to like measure this, like maybe this is too high, too low, and blah blah blah. And I'm thinking right now making like the calculation on the hit. So I get my initial location and basically initial location, and I hit to the other. I get the other hit location. I will make the distance between them, and I will check the velocity, and depends on this I will make the damage. Yes, so this is the plan, and I want to make this only on the graviton specific weapon. Yes, and yes, welcome back. Okay, on this is pick up item dispatcher. Okay, pick up item multicast pick up item dispatcher, and let's create the server pick up item dispatcher. Okay, so on graviton begin play, bind on pick up bind on server. Okay, begin play. Let's just in case call the parent function, because I have no idea, maybe I have something in parent. Custom event. Check hit distance. Or maybe I don't need this. No, I need this. Check hit distance. Basically, I'm gonna use. I'm gonna ask my instigator is this thing is valid. If no, delay, like this a small loop, wait until you're fine, and on the begin hit custom event hit ceiling. Okay, never mind, spelling. Hit ceiling. So use item main. When I start this usage, I will use on server instigator initial location, and that's it. And in theory, I should, when on hit, I get hit result, break location minus initial hit location length, print string length, 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 maybe length. Okay, print string. And see if this thing works. Cheats, endless energy, graviton, add, and here we go.